everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time for our Chatty Get Ready with me. So let's go ahead and get started. I have put my skincare on and I have already put my face primer on. If you're new to my channel, what I do is I just put on makeup, tell you how my week was, just like we were girlfriends, just sitting and chatting. I did have a request to do my new, it's new to me, Naked 3 palette. So this is the palette we're going to use today. This was requested. So I will maybe be a little more, tell you a little more what I'm doing with my eyes as I do it. Most of the time I just put on makeup. Sometimes I tell you what I'm doing, sometimes I don't. I'm thinking or talking about something else. So like I said, let's go ahead and get started. These are earrings from Buford Belle. I'll put her Instagram right here. She also has a website. The earrings are not on the website. And she has a wonderful store on Bay Street in Beaufort, South Carolina, right on the Intercoastal Waterway. Gorgeous. She has a wall area set up to do like Instagram selfies. The store is just, it's precious. I went in there last year and bought some things while I was there. And I have been purchasing online with her through Instagram. She shows all these wonderful earrings and I'm like, oh, yeah, I want that pair. And I like these. I like these. They look like slices of orange. They make me happy. So, enough of that. Let's get started. Have you guys had a good week? I've been a little down this week. I'm not going to lie. I've been a little depressed. More so than normal. So that's kind of got to me a little bit, and I'm sure it's everything that's going on. Things are going okay with my husband at work. I don't know when they're going to be bringing more people back. He kind of likes it with it. Not everybody there. He can get more stuff done, but I don't know if they've upped any production or anything. I haven't really asked. But my husband comes in from work. He goes straight to the bathroom. He puts his clothes in the washing machine and he hops in the shower. And then he comes out and greets me. So that's how we've been doing it. I feel pretty good about that. I did hear from my doctor's office. I will be going into the doctor's office on Tuesday. So it will be my first time seeing anybody other than my husband and my son in 3 months. So I'm going to see my new doctor. And I think they have all kinds of precautions for keeping sick people away from well people. And if you are sick, you have to alert them before you arrive. I guess they'll tell you what to do. But I will be going into the waiting room. I won't be waiting in the car for them to come get me. So I was a little nervous about that, but I will have a mask on. I have hand sanitizer that I will be using. And I'm going to do everything in my power not to get sick. So there we go. That looks pretty good. I got a lot of sun last weekend. We put up our pool. And it wasn't easy to do. I know, Sherry, you said you guys had one of those pools one time. It wasn't as easy as it seemed. And our backyard looked flat. And it wasn't. So we had to do some stuff to make the pool. It's good now. Just in time. My dog's going to whine. Just in time for it to rain all week. We've had nothing but rain. So no getting in the pool with it raining. And it's like, man, you know, we got that pool up. It's not even warming up because it's a little cool outside. So the water's not even getting warm. I hope we can use it this coming up holiday weekend. Although it doesn't feel like a holiday, truthfully. But yeah, Memorial Day weekend. And on Tuesday, the day I go to the doctor, the 26th, is my wedding anniversary. My husband and I have been married 19 years. We've been together 21 years this year. Is that right? See, 90. Yeah. No, 22 years. We've been together 22 years this year and married 19. I think that's right. RC's not happy because we're not letting him outside to run free in the backyard because of it's a mud puddle. And none of us want to clean up wet dog, or dirty dog I should say. Wet dog's okay. And so he's not happy with us. He wants to go outside. He doesn't care if it's raining. That doesn't bother him. I'll blend out my hairline a little bit right there. He doesn't care that it's raining. He's fine with that. We care. So basically Nathan has been walking him when he needs to go out. He would rather just go run and be free, and I don't blame him, but we just don't want to deal with him. RC, what are you into? RC, have you got something? RC, do you have something you're not supposed to have? He'll get in the trash can and pull out a wrapper, or yes. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. The dog got the mail. And I got it away from him. Luckily, I pay my bills online and don't mail the little thing in because he just chewed it. Anyway, got it before he did any major damage, but that dog, he's just upset because he can't go outside. And he's just spoiled. Spoiled rotten. And now I got a little winded grabbing that dog. I tell you, that dog is something else. Alright, let's keep going. I'll show you where I'm at on my palette. I am going to repress these so I can get the color in the middle of the pans and I can get it on my brush a little easier. So that video will be coming up like really soon because I think I'm going to do that today. And I'll have it up for you probably this weekend. Or soon. This weekend or next week sometime. Alright, I can't remember what I was talking about before I brought up that the dog had something he wasn't supposed to have. So we'll just keep going. Anything exciting happening this weekend? No. And then the doctor's appointment's all I have next week. Exciting. Our favorite Mexican restaurant, when this all first started, they closed. They just closed down. And we were under the impression they were gone for good. They even took their website off of the internet. So I'm like, wow, the website's gone. They're gone. Well, my husband went by there the other day going to Lowe's, and they were open. They had the sign out saying we're back open, and it said it was takeout only. And so for our wedding anniversary, we're going to order from Ole Guacamole. That's the name of it. But they have the best Mexican food in town. My opinion, anyway. Our opinion. My husband agrees with me. Alright. I'm feeling a little resort wear today. I've just got my hair pulled back. I didn't feel like doing my hair. And with these orange slice earrings, and I have a caftan on. I do. I have a caftan on. So I'm in the mood to make myself feel better. And so when I am done filming and editing today, I am going to find something to watch on television that makes me happy. And hopefully have a good day. I think I like that. I've been using the powder. I've been using this powder right now. Get my brush. And what I'm doing with that powder is kind of softening the edges of my contour. Just like that. And on my nose, just soften those contours a little bit. And just powdering the rest of my face. Kind of to use that up a bit. But not under my eyes. I do not like those Kat Von D powders under my eyes. They accentuate every line. So, no. That's why I haven't been using those powders. I don't know why I don't think. Why do I not think? I know I have some issues. I know I've had 3 concussions in my life, and I know that's messed with my brain. I can't think of words sometimes. I can't think sometimes at all. I was a straight A student, and I was on the dean's list in college. But now, man, sometimes I wonder about myself. I really do. I recommend you don't get a concussion. I am drinking sweet tea, sweetened with stevia. I don't use sugar. I use stevia. All right, time for my brows. This Winky Lux has got, I've got to be near the end. I have used this exclusively for I don't know how long now. My brows are getting a little more gray. That's where I'm at on my Winky Lux. It's not in a project pan or anything. I'm just using it up. I know, puppy. I know. Mama won't let you do anything, will she? Oh, you should see him. He's laying down and he looks so defeated. He can't go outside. He can't tear up the mail. Yeah, he likes to get what he's not supposed to have, and he makes a game out of it. He goes under the coffee table, and he thinks he can hide under it, but he's bigger than the coffee table. But we end up having to move the coffee table and grabbing him and getting whatever he's got in his mouth out of his mouth. It's a game to him. He's like a toddler and he can't go out and play. That is what it's like right now. My son is working on something in his room, and I am doing this, and my dog wants to play. So there we go. Okay, I think it looks good. Doing good. Oh, I did get sun. When we put that pool up last weekend, I was telling you about that. It took us 2 days, not 2 full days, but we worked on it 2 days. We finally got the ground level enough for the pool. And my husband says if we're going to be here another year, which I think we will be, he's going to really try to fix an area for that pool. So we got the pool up and filled it with water. We stopped and said, okay, that's enough. We'll finish it later. And then the rains came, and the rains filled my pool. So my pool is filled with water. It looks good standing down there. And that's where it sits. But I got sunburned on my forehead putting that pool up. And I had sunscreen on. I promise. I swear. I got sunburned here, and I don't know if you can kind of see. You can see. See the difference there? Got sunburn on my arms. Even wearing sunscreen. And I figured that was the longest I have been out in the sun. I was out in the sun more over that last weekend than I was the whole time I was at the beach last year because I was still recovering. I still had a hole in my chest, and I spent most of my time on the covered deck or inside I only got in sat at the edge of the pool or sat at the edge of the hot tub in the evening hours, and I only walked the beach as the sun was going down in the evenings. I didn't even walk the beach in the mornings. So yeah, I didn't get that much sun last year, but I got it this weekend. Now, here is my new to me Naked 3 palette that Brittany sent me. Some of these shades have not been touched. Trick, Dark Side, Dark Heart have not been touched. Nothing looks like it has been used, maybe more. I haven't touched this yet. I've cleaned it, but I haven't touched it. Nothing looks like it's been used more than maybe a couple times. So, we're going to use it. I am going to start with the color Strange, which is the lightest shade in this palette. And I'm going to put that from my crease up to my brow. And as usual, I have not planned a look. I haven't opened this palette since I cleaned it. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, I am looking to see what I want to put in my crease. A nice crease shade. I'm going with Nooner, which is that one. It's a matte. It's a matte taupe shade. And, oh, I just heard them. Guys who've been with me for a long time know they built 5 houses beside me when I was filming in my bedroom. Beside me, they sold the house that was my next door neighbor, tore the house down and built 5 houses in its place. You know, and then I sold some land there and they built a 6th house. And, well, the guy who bought my land bought the land on the other side of me, which had a house on it, has a house on it. He didn't tear it down. He fixed that house up. And now he's building 2 more houses. So if you hear them, they're building houses on this side of me now. It's like, man. I like that. So I guess the housing market is doing okay here. I keep looking at real estate in the Savannah area, and prices of some of the houses I've been looking at have been dropping. If we were buying, now's the time to buy, but definitely now is not the time for my husband to try to find a job. So, yeah. If we weren't looking for a job, just looking for a house, it's a good time. I think this looks really good. I like this palette. That's very pretty. That's a nice look just for the day if you're just going out, you know, to run errands, you know. All right, let's see. What am I going to add to that? I'm going to swatch a few. I am going with this color Buzz. It's that one right there. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. And I may have to use a wet brush. Let me see. Yeah. I'm going to use a wet brush to kind of kick it up a notch. Yeah. That definitely looks better. Very pretty. I might do a very simple look today, not so well, it's a little dramatic, but I mean, not as shimmery as I am used to. That is for sure. That is not as shimmery, but it's pretty. I am going to take that same shade on a small detail brush and I'm going to line under my eyes with it. Makes the blue in my eyes. My eyes are green, but I can make my eyes look blue, which is pretty cool. I used to hate my eyes. I don't know why. My dad had pretty like crystal blue eyes and my mom had like hazel green eyes, but I have blue green eyes, but I can make them look blue. I can see the blue popping out. Okay, now I think I'm going to go, with Dark Side, which is this gray here. I don't want to go too dark today. So I'm going to go with that gray right there. And let me wipe out this brush a little. I'm going to take Dark Side and just put it on my outer V, on my lid, and just a little in this outer crease. I don't want to do too much, and then I'm going to take my brush I was using and blend that. I don't want it too muddy. Don't want it too dark. I'm going to take my damp sponge, go into a little more powder, and I want to make this nice, even over here. There we go. Looks good. Now I'm going to take that color Dark Side on my little detail brush and put it just, I'm going to put it under my lower lash line, but not all the way across, just on the outer, maybe the outer third. Okay. Now, I think that's all I'm going to do with this palette right now. I think it looks really pretty. I'm going to use one of my new Stila Glitter and Glow, and this one is in Sunset Cove. I'm going to put it in the center of my eye, center of my eyelid. For my glitter. It's a very pretty shade. Man, that's very pretty. Just let it dry. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to align my eyes. I'm going to use this liner in my waterline. This is in my project pan. I'm going to put my mascara on, which is the Great Lash, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. I think the eyes turned out really pretty. I think that looks really nice. I'm glad she sent me this palette. I never would have purchased that palette on my own. And I think that pop of glitter and glow really helps right in the center. I can see the green and blue in that pink. It looks a little like a mermaid. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, let's put my bronzer on. There we go. Need some bronzer up here. Oh, I gotta bug bite. Did you see that? That happened over the weekend. Nasty bug bite. Alright. Now, add some blush. I'm going to use one that's in one of my projects. It's my Too Faced. It's something about berry. I don't think they make this anymore. I think it's discontinued. But I have a big old one. I'm going to keep using it. I think I put too much on my cheeks. It's very colored. I am going to go over that with this brush I've been using with powder. Tone down that blush a bit. I think that looks better. I'm gonna go over it with powder. I still feel like it needs to be toned down a bit. Like maybe my cheeks are just a little too much going on there. Okay. And then for highlighter, I've got my Becca in Prosecco Pop. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to spray my face with my all-nighter. This is the cherry scented one. I'm trying to use it up. It's really nice. I like it. And then I'm going to line my lips in Milani Lips Liner in the color Bordeaux. And I'm going to use my little Buxom lip cream in Rose Julep. This is also in a project. And there we go. That's my look. What do you guys think? I like it. I think it turned out really good today. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And guys, please stay safe, stay well. I'll see you next time.